Hello, this video by the Game Master Clinician will look at perhaps the most elusive first-party gaming controller. Even Sony's own product chronicle could provide only a black and white image. Sony are no strangers to niche and prohibitively expensive items, and the JS-75 is one of them. Released in 1984, details are scarce. There was no dedicated advertising, with brief mentions only in MSX brochures. It was officially released also in European territories through specific mail-order retailers, but information on pricing is non-existent. Perhaps Sony did not want to scare off potential buyers, as the original Japanese price of 16,800 yen excluding tax for reference was more than the cost of a Nintendo Famicom console. Atari had the cumbersome RF wireless joysticks in 1983, but they were rebranded third-party peripherals. The JS-75 on the other hand was sleek in-house Sony designed and manufactured and harnessed infrared technology, advertising up to 7 meters operation. The plain packaging and business design is an indication of the intended consumer. Perhaps a Flash Tokyo executive, the form factor matching CCTV remote commanders. And despite having similar appearance to earlier Atari and Sega controllers, the JS-75 have mechanical switches, elevating it beyond contemporaries. I initially viewed the sucker pads on the receiver with contempt, but they affix well to the MSX body. I do not know if this was an intentional design, but the receiver and both handsets fit perfectly on top of the main console, giving the device a menacing appearance, like a Star Destroyer commander who is about to play Parodius. Overall, the JS-75 design exudes a concise control method, emphasizing on precision and calmness as opposed to hoi polloi traditional controller usage. The base package includes a joystick and a receiver, with an additional JS-75 costing 7,000 yen. At 190 grams with batteries, the weight is similar to the DualShock range of controllers, but as these will be mainly perched on one hand, the effective weight is a little heavier. All the buttons are micro switches with only 1mm travel distance. Pressure force is more than a DualShock main button, and less than the L3-R3 buttons. The joystick itself is stiffer than modern gamers will be accustomed to, but has a smooth, spring-centered circular gait with distinct activation accentuations. A LED indicator provides a useful battery check and allows us to do a simple lag test. As expected, there is none. This should not be a surprise, as those accustomed to CRT TVs will testify the instantaneous response their remote controls provide in contrast to modern TVs. Now let's test the claimed 7-meter operational distance. What is particularly surprising is that there appears to be no signal dropout. Diagonal movements are precise, even with the controller and receiver partially obscured by the CRT TV. There is no obstruction to the signal. And as you can see, generous deviation from the line of sight still registers a signal. There is no doubt that this controller adds a layer of connection between the user and the gameplay. Take the notorious Battlecross for example. Only with a controller like this can one experience the true frustration of the large hitbox and homing enemies as the developer intended. Interface design is more than ergonomics. Sometimes a controller can elevate user experience indescribably, and the JS-75 is one such. Now let's have a look inside. And there we have it. I hope you have enjoyed the demonstration of this very unique controller. Please look forward to future videos from the Game Master Clinician. Thank you.